Hi everyone, Sonia here, and you're watching Pouring with Sonia. So, I have an 11 by 14 canvas with some Sherwin-Williams Cheerful as my pillow paint. And I have an idea. I did one with a gecko in mind, and now I'm going to do one with a chameleon in mind with like the curled tail, the chameleon body up here. Very colorful. I want all different colors in here. And maybe a branch down here. And I also want to create some texture. I'm having fun just playing around with waiting for it to dry a little bit and then creating some different patterns in the paint. So I've got some leftover paints. Let's just have some fun. I have some Sonia Phthalo Green here because, hello, chameleon. All right, let's see. I was going to do a swipe, but I did a swipe for my gecko. Loved it, by the way, and I'm super excited about it. But I think maybe I'll do a blowout for this one. Woo! There we go. Let's just get happy and jiggy with it. Now let's put some blue next to that. I just have tiny bit left of this is a cobalt turquoise. This is the, what is that high flow? Matisse Flow Cobalt Turquoise here. And I just mixed up some today. Just a little tiny bit, but I had a little bit left. So let's just use it up. And I thought the yellow, I've been thinking about how I was going to use it. And you know, the obvious thing that came to mind was reds and yellows and oranges. But I didn't want to be too obvious. So I'm going with some kind of fun, vibrant rainforest colors instead, I think. Now let's do maybe some sangria on top of that. This is this little piggy for a little bit of shimmer. Did some lily pad in my last one, and it got a little bit lost. So I want to really make sure I get lots of this sangria down, just for the shimmer of the chameleon. Now I have this kind of, I mixed this up with some, these are all Sonia's colors here, but that it's like a brilliant purple or brilliant violet, I can't remember, with some dioxazine purple, with some blue violet, because I wanted something that was purple that leaned blue or blue that leaned purple. You know what I mean? That kind of color where you're not sure if it's purple or blue. That's what I was trying to mix up here with this one. And let's get that out there. Not right next to the yellow because that'll make brown. Now let's do some of the red here, and then I'm going to top it off with some fun greens. This is Golden's Golden Fluid Pyroli Red. Lots of vibrancy here in this. So let's get that spread around. Still got my green as the outside most color, for the most part, except where I went outside the lines a little bit. Now, this is an opaque, so I don't want it on top. This is Celadon Green by Sonia. I just love it. It's just a fun, it reminds me of like a tealy turquoise, but it leans green. And I just love that color green a lot. And the opaque next to just different transparents creates a lot of fun effects. And now this last color, I don't know, I mixed up a couple colors for this one too. I think it was a sap green, Sonia, a little bit of that with their like yellow green. And I feel like I want to put this right here. Oh, you know what? I've got a lot of two paints. There's only one little piggy, the sangria. So I'm usually a little bit careful about what I put on top before I do the cell activator. I want to make sure I've got like a two paint on top, and because I don't know, I don't like that shimmery. I like a real crisp. I have some leftover black, silver, and gold cell activators. So let's do black first. I'm going to pour that straight down. We're going to do 3 cell activators. I just have a little bit of this silver left, so let's put that there. Kind of like, I'm going to put a little bit out here because I can, and I'm just playing anyways. And then a little bit of gold. Should just be using the rest of this cell activator up. I'm starting at this end because I tend to have a heavy hand when I first start. All right. Now, I'm going to blow this out. I was going to swipe it, but I'm going to try and blow it to get that kind of color pattern that smears over itself. You know what I mean? Smears. Sorry, guys. I'm a couple rum and cokes in. So I'm giggling. I am terrible with this little blower. Everybody loves this little blower, and I love / hate it. I've only used it once, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's way too strong for me. I need a gentle touch, but I'm going to try it. Let's see what we get. I'm going to try it. Let's see what we get. Okay, I'm going to start kind of high because I think it's such a hard... All right, let's just stop there. Let's see what we get. See, I tend to like that really gentle blow where I'm slowly watching it just kind of ooze its way out gently. And this is very forceful, like in your face. So I don't even have my hair back in a clip. I don't have anything. I'm watching the show with my husband, and then I was like, all I could do was think about painting. So I snuck off up here. He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just going to paint it, little honey. I'm not even going to mix up paints. I've already got it mixed up. I.e., I won't be like hours and hours. I'll be quick. But I just couldn't stop thinking about painting. So my hair is not back. I don't feel like I'm ready at all. So instead of going down and like puffing air because my hair will flop into it, I'm going to use a straw. Hopefully all y'all are laughing with me or at me. I'm okay with that too. Oh, come on now. Whatever. And then, because I felt like there was a lot of gold there, I could maybe get some cells, but instead I just kind of wrecked it. Should have left it. And I like the way that green and yellow streak. Like I was looking for some streaky. Let's just see what happens. Oh my gosh, you know what I should do? I should spin this. Hang on. I'm going to get my spinner and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. See, I was going to swipe and I wanted to get some kind of motion while I swiped, so I was going to tilt. And then I thought, oh, the last minute I'll use my blow dryer instead. Let me see. I'm going to tilt a little bit here. All right. Got my tape there. Hopefully it doesn't spin off because I got a little bit of tape. And let's just give it a gentle spin at first. I know I'm going to have to spin more than that. Oh, but I'm kind of liking this. Let's have some fun. Okay, there's my black. A little bit of my gold. I think my silver, she's pretty lost. But my sangria is coming through nicely, which is nice. I think I'm going to have to spin a lot more than that. Oh, this is going to be a fun chameleon, I think. All right. And I'm just spinning now to get some of that extra paint off. I don't know if I want to keep spinning because this black and gold area is getting really big. You know, right? I don't want to drip on it either. Here. Or if I should just take a moment, blow down. This is all like cell activator. There's some gold, silver, and black there. So I'm just trying to, I know I've already spun a lot, but I think this could be cool. Like if I'm picturing this right, I could have like the chameleon's eye, the tail. Of course, I could completely change my mind and have the chameleon here and the tail here, and this could be the branch. Oh, I like that. Let's blow a little here too. So here's the deal. I'm going to embellish this anyways, but I do want to try and have like a really fun result so that I can just kind of stare at it and figure out what I'm going to do, you know? So hence the blowing halfway through the spinning. Okay. Look, I got some pretty fun cells to come up. And with the yellow base, even just black and yellow looks kind of cool. But I got some really fun peacocky cells in there too. So let's just give this a little bit more of a spin. Just to stretch them out a little. They're going to be a lot smaller than the other cells. I'm okay with that. I like varying sizes. I like varying textures. That's kind of fun. Okay. And one more time because I can. There's not a lot coming off, but there's still some yellow coming off. So I'm going to even do one more time again. Oops, I like hit my hand. I was trying to do one really good spin. I like how this is blending together. It's super fun for my idea of a chameleon. So one more spin. Yeah, I gotta stop there because now it's starting to get funky. That last one. And I don't really think that spinning it in the opposite direction really does much to reverse the damage you've done. You know? So that may end up being like the branch because it got a little wild and crazy. Now I spun really hard on that last one. And I was trying to go a little easy, but I got excited to try and spread these little ones out a little bit. I spun really hard on that last one, and my arm hit it, and I gave it whiplash. And by that I mean, I'll show you. I don't want to drip over my painting with my yellow drippy gloves. So let me just wipe them off a little bit. So the whiplash is, you see how I've got this kind of, it kind of juts out. If I had been more slow and deliberate with my spins and patient, see how it whips here and it whips here? I call that whiplash. So I gave my painting whiplash, damn it. Darn it, doggone it. So sorry. But overall, I'm looking at this as a chameleon and I'm loving it. I love the colors. I love that I've got a lot more green in this one, and the yellow played nice with a lot of the colors. I don't have too much yellow, just a little. It's fun. I got a lot of that bright green. I'll bring you down for a close-up. When I did the swipe on a yellow pillow, it was very yellow. And this, I feel like the yellow was a nice accent color, but it just didn't take over. So I love when you're blowing it out, how you kind of get this almost a watercolor. You know what I mean? This watercolor effect where the colors just nicely blend together. It's a different effect, but I still have this beautiful lacing in here. And I still have some beautiful peacocky cells. And I love when you blow it out, how you have some cells that look like they wash into one another instead of like our rings. Did you like that effect? Sorry. Okay, so this washy effect I really like, and that's why I decided to use the tool to blow it, my little Yeeho. But then I still have some really fun. Let's do it again. Ready? Peacocky cells. Where you get the colors. They go from little to big to little. That was my hand motion there. So I'm pretty happy with that one. I like how it turned out. I hope that you had fun with my little buzzed pour. And now I can go and spend time with my husband again, because I didn't even take that long. What is this, like 16 minutes? Give me like 4 more minutes for setup. I've only been away for 20 minutes. That's a pretty good, that's respectable. Now I can go back and finish up the end of the show with him. All right. I hope you had fun watching this. I'll show you the end result. It'll be obviously a little while since I'm going to let it dry and then paint on top of it. But can you picture a little chameleon? Because I can. And until we meet again, have fun painting, everyone. Bye.